All right, so let's get this started. Uh, this is going to be a peaceful Minecraft kind of run for a bit, mostly to give me a chance to get some stuff established in the world. Pretty bad at the early game, um, before you have like a place to sleep and a bed and armor and stuff. Um, and I have a history of spawning in bad places or not lighting things well enough in advance. So, um, what I normally do with Minecraft is I will just play on peaceful for a while, and then once I have resources and a base, and I've made a couple bigger projects that dealing with things like creepers or Enderman in the middle of would just be unnecessary and annoying. So peaceful to build some stuff, serious mode survival for hardcore exploring, but for now we're going to kind of ramp it in slowly on peaceful. Since this is a Twitch stream and this is the first time I've done Minecraft, we are going to use the seed Tenebra. And we will see what it makes. We will see where we end up spawning. I've never done this seed before. And it's just going to be the first one. So Twitch World 1. Huzzah and hooray. Let's dive in and see what it makes for us. Okay, the world spawned and I fixed a hiccup with the stream and capture, so we should be good. Let's see what we got. Quick frame of reference, do have a Deadpool skin. It's cool. Well, that's interesting. Just a moment. That's what I thought. Ice spires and ooh, a polar bear. Well, that's cool. Welcome to Minecraft Alaska, I suppose. A big icy, looks like spires and icebergs and snow. Oh, here we kind of got a sandy shore. Trees. Standard-ish biome. Conventional. This isn't really like a tundra or a taiga looking thing. The grass is just normal, but like regular. The original grass skin. Yeah, a little bit of background just for handy dandy frame of reference. I have been playing Minecraft since before it had survival mode. One of the very, very early adopters there, so. Well, I may not know everything, and there's new stuff added regularly enough that I don't keep up on all of it. Definitely have done my time here. You know, sometimes you just punch down a bunch of trees, you know. It's, we'll get that in a minute. There we go. Turned down the graphical settings there just to make sure that I think things recording at a good clip. With all this big open space and huge icy pop-in kind of stuff, we're just gonna turn it down off of fancy. It means the trees will be a little more opaque for a bit, but that's not gonna be a huge setback. We'll toggle it back on over to fancy at night so that the light will carry a little better, because that's actually gameplay affecting, but we'll be good for now. Anyway, back to harvesting trees, cutting down all the trees. But no, early game, like I said before, is going to be on peaceful. So because of that, I have all the time I need to kind of establish base of operations. I'm going to establish it here at spawn because I kind of like the icy spires aesthetic. I don't remember if there's a way to harvest ice and move it, but I do know that like a bucket of water, you can forge things out of ice in an area where ice is persistent, like a snow biome. So you can very carefully make things out of ice. Ooh, now that's also good news. Do love me some sugarcane. Make me some books. That was my favorite decoration before it even had a use, and now it's useful for enchanting. So if and when we get around to that, we'll have at least a small supply on hand. We'll let that grow. Some of the more recent villager updates, I know that it really can be beneficial to have paper or the ability to make maps, just to trade with them, not even for personal use. I will be making a map here shortly, just so I can keep track of my location, not embarrass myself on stream getting lost thinking I know where I'm going. But that is normally the way I play mapless. Big fun adventure in navigating, and if I ever truly get lost, I build a compass and find my way back to the spawn, or I die alone in the wilderness and then eventually find out wherever it was I died. You know, sometimes it's just gotta be no maps. We die like Steve or Deadpool in this case. it as like a super chill vibes Minecraft stream for one or two fairly big reasons. Also thanks Silk Touch. That was the pickaxey thing that lets me harvest stupidly, yeah, like glass and ice, and yeah, definitely need books. But like, I think at some point, once I have talked to a couple friends of mine about it, and we've worked on or made things, I'm going to be crafting some just kind of chill, mostly like 80s synth pop inspired sounding, just because that's what I have. Homemade music for the stream, for just chill games like this, to have like a nice idle background music, because I know that Minecraft's music is like, I've cranked it up before and it's non-existent and very calming, not very like intense, but I just, I can make stuff. I think it'll be fun. Be fun to like work on making my music on stream too. And then I have a couple friends who are very musically inclined. If I make something that I really like and show it off to them and they like it and I can get them to do riffs on it, then, you know, in collab, they'll get credit where credit is due. I also have every intention of commissioning an acquaintance of mine who is very much so an EDM creator into making me a couple songs, and then, you know, cross branding. He gets more recognition if people end up watching my stream. I end up with a cool song. I'm definitely gonna be paying him for it because I believe in paying an artist for their work. But you know, one hand washes the other. It takes people to help people. Yeah, a while back there was a Humble Bundle that had a bunch of music making software, kind of like a GarageBand or Fruity Loops, but it came with a bunch of 80s synth pop and Stranger Things inspired sound clips that I like read through their entire terms of use before I bought, but you're allowed to use them commercially. You're allowed to make things from them. Like, you can profit off of it. It's an actual like music making program. So I have a little bit of background in creating digital music like that. Not a lot. I've played with a couple of the major programs back in the day when it was first becoming a thing, and it was very, very much so felt like a Apple exclusive feeling thing, because, you know, everyone knew about GarageBand, but there wasn't really a affordable comparable option on PC that at least I was aware of. But I was also in high school. So I picked up the program. I've played with it. I've used it a little bit. My intention was to use it for game development. I still intend to use it for game development because gotta have a soundtrack somehow, and if I make it, I don't gotta pay for it. But in order to get used to it and in order to get practice using it, I'm going to be making music for this little project. Like, the entire premise behind streaming is I can figure out so many other things as a result of picking up this hobby. Like, learn what I'm good at, learn what I can learn how to do, and then it will both build skills and get through a library of games and entertain and possibly make money and be a way of socializing and holding myself at least somewhat accountable for, you know, everything. Because if I'm showing people how much I'm playing a game, if I'm showing off how good or not good I may be at a thing, then, like, in a way, it's like, I don't want to say like monument. I don't want to imply that it's like all ego, because it's less ego and more of like, I've made something. I have played a video game. I have constructed whatever apparatuses there are in the game. I've experienced the plot. I've given my 2 cents on the matter. I am a content creator. And I think part of that is something that is very much so a part of the world nowadays, and it's always been a thing that people have wanted to do, leave behind a legacy, do something. Like, a lot of people do that through, like, having kids, being an educator, or making art that lasts through the ages. I don't expect these to be in any sort of museum of art. I don't expect my thoughts or opinions to be so lofty as to be held in esteem for, you know, years, generations, what have you. But making something like that, like being able to learn how to make music, or making a video stream, or just doing things that are part of the current cultural zeitgeist of what constitutes art and entertainment, is something that I feel like I could have done more with. It used to be very much so something I was career oriented toward. I wanted to be making movies, I wanted to be a director, I wanted to do media. So this in some way is rekindling my love of that, and also it's a money where your mouth is scenario, right? Like, I see other people who are like able to do cool stuff with this and do great content, and I'm just trying to do the same. And now we make 1 billion oak planks. And like 12 dozen sticks. Do 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 do. Throw the apple in there. Store some sticks, store some planks. Have enough to keep going forward for a bit. Stow the wheat seeds. Plant some trees. Blingy 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 blingy. Apologize to the motion sick. Okay, so now over here it gets to be all tundra. Taiga adjacent. Come from the land of the ice and snow. All these pine trees. Oh, hello, doggo. Second doggo. Hello, second doggo. More sugarcane. Rose bushes. Rose bushes and ooh, oh, lava, fire. Oh, hot diggity dang. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Okay, now it's time for the fun part. Let's go see what's happening where the woods are on fire. Oh, more rose bushes. I'm gonna have a lovely garden and not know what to do with it. Oh, snap. That is a lava flow. I guess the real question I have here is how did that tree, like, how did any of these trees, like, even have a chance to grow this close to the lava without, yep, doing that, catching on fire? This is the best idea I've had today. Gonna die here. Yep, there it goes. Now it's happening. You did that. You did that to yourself directly. You have no one to blame but yourself if you die from it. Hey, look, a sheep. I don't have shears yet, so I'm just gonna beat you to death with some sugarcane. Not die in the lava. Metal's too hard to find. I need wool now. Oh, hey, look, coal. Oops, turned too soon. Bound to happen. Guess that makes me a bit of a blockhead. Well, come on, guys, don't give me a coal reception here. You know, by doing this myself, I'm actually reducing my carbon footprint. Anyways, aside from all these jokes that totally rock, I'm going to go back to minding my own business now. Cool story, bro. My dog got tired of my puns and left the room. No one will convince me that that's not what happened just now. Okay, so we had our fun adventure near the lava flow. Now we know there's a lava flow. Ow. And yeah. Remember not to get in the habit of falling off of incredibly tall things all the time, because I won't be on peaceful all the time, and therefore, you know, work smarter. Myself out of this. There we go. So, ice pillars over there. Here, go back to normal grass. Okay, cool. Okay, so now that I have enough of this stuff to really like start to care, I guess, about things like organizational system, and enough stuff that I need to kind of sort of pay attention to most of what's going on. At least 30% of what's going on I have to be paying attention to now. So I'm going to go ahead and take the time to flatten this beach a little bit and set up a lovely set of channels to grow all of this sugarcane in to both maximize space and kind of give us a nice little River Nile look. It'll be very, I think, appeasing, and it is my preferred method of doing this stuff. So yeah, gonna throw some of these cool plants I just got into the chest and dive into this. Also this meat and the coal for now. I guess this dirt. Okay. Let's see if I have 12 of them. If I do 6 on either side, that's probably the best option. So we'll start collabing here. Hey, I just wanted on record, puns are the highest form of comedy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 spaces in. Does a total of 7 back. 7, do I hear 8? 8 for flow of water. 7. Cool. So then with that, we will replace this and give ourselves a slightly more, well, pardon the term for a video game, natural looking sanded shore here. And then even it out just a little bit because I like appeasing looking lines. So that's good. We're gonna take these and drop those down there. Put that right here. And grab all this. Bada bing, bada boom. Sugarcane. So now we're gonna get a little bit of wheat going because I will need well, that for my animal farm, so I can get myself a more stable source of wool than punching a sheep to death. Let's see. Right. I need a hoe. Don't you just hate it when you're just standing around thinking about working on a place to, you know, leave a seed at, and you realize, oh man, I don't have a hoe. It's a sad day. I don't need anything fancy. Give me some wooden blocks. I'm not gonna. Oh, I already had some. Herp, herp. I got it. I can read. You don't read the. Anyway. Don't question me. Haha. Nope. Nope. Like that. That's theirs. Yeah. Yes. Oh, ho, ho. Once I find metal, I can move water over there. I could have probably built them closer to the... Yeah, whatever. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. They'll just grow very slowly in the interim. I should probably do something with this pumpkin. These I will plant close to the water, mostly so I can try to organize where they end up sprouting at. Such a handy dandy source of snow over there, I can make all sorts of snow golems. They'll be fine. I have time. They won't die before I can be back with water. I'm going to find iron immediately. Just you watch. Ow. See? Iron. Look at me. I'm like a psychic genius. I seriously didn't know this hole was over here, but I was just gonna like walk around the corner and just immediately start digging down like completely at random. And I found a hole and I'm like, oh, well, if there's a big chasm, statistically speaking, it's very, very likely to have a couple veins of something in it. Game is nothing if not consistent. And now we're just going to build a nice spiral-ish staircase all the way out. It's just going to take forever, because I would rather do this than just build a very tall pillar and be out immediately, because then I waste resources. You see, like right here, I only have like 9 dirt blocks. There we go. Solid. It's probably not enough iron to actually be able to make a bucket, though. I think that was only 2 pieces. Yeah. That ain't gonna work right. Oh well. However many blocks of wood it takes for that, that stuff grows back. Grows on trees. We can find at least 1 more iron somewhere else. Well, no other convenient holes. Then I can has bucket. 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Oh, what? I'm not supposed to sing coal miner songs while I'm mining for coal? Psh. I mean, right to parody exists. All I have to do is just change a couple lines and then it's a parody song. And then I'm good legally too as well. I'm the one singing it. Weird Al doesn't legally have to ask for permission to parody songs. He does it to be nice. I am not as famous nor as popular as Weird Al. I call this Q*bert digging because you dig in the pattern most commonly seen in the video game Q*bert. Lovely little triangles inside of cubes. Can't believe there was no iron this entire odd diagonal hole. There we go. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. It really does get kind of trippy. Welcome back, Key. If you dig at a diagonal like that for too terribly long, and sometimes it gets askew, and then I have to dig out the whole thing to make it look good if I'm trying to have like an aesthetically appeasing mine. But right now, this isn't even like a mine I'm committed to. I am just desperately hunting for that last piece of iron I need. Dig, 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 dig. Does anyone remember how to make a stone cutter? I know Google does, but I have to go look that up. Right, I remember. Okay, that's gonna be a good likelihood. I'm gonna dig out the ceiling here so I can run faster. By which I mean run while jumping, which is the only way to run. Yeah, buddy. Blingy, blingy, blingy. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Iron and 3 stones to make a stone cutter. Okay, that's not too bad. Dig, 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 dig the whole day through. Dig, 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 it's what Deadpool would do. Phew. Quick breather. Government mandated 15. I need to install a water cooler, but I still need to get another piece of steel to have a bucket, so I guess we're waiting. Okay. More coal. It's not unuseful. Ooh, a cave with a big old nasty drop. Well, not a bad sign. Not the best of signs, not the worst of signs. Okay, it just got a little bit bad. Magma blocks. It sounds like an off-brand version of Lego, but you know, I should go get myself some magma blocks. Since I have the tools to do so. So let's see here. How do I want to do this? Gonna make some torches, gonna make them good. Gonna light up this cave so I can see where I should or shouldn't dig. Okay. Cool, that's a little better. Not much better. Let's grab. Okay, so now I got kind of a better way down. Not much though. Nope. Nope, that was the best idea. Hey, look, an iron. Can do this. I can do this. Just have to live a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Crap, 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 crap. Somewhere there's an air bubble. Oh look, there was some easier to get stuff. Do not like the riptide. Nope. Nope. This is not going the way I needed it to. No. Ah! Nope, nope, nope. That's bad. Opposite of good. Okay. Oh, nope, 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 nope. No, thank you. Hello, easy to have gotten iron. I appreciate you now. Did not. I'd finished mining out the coal and then adjusted my height of my staircase, but no, I probably would have filled it in. Anyway. Moving on. Yeah, that's more than enough stuff for now. My seeds are definitely dead. No, it would not be comedy gold. It would be comedy iron, friend. Iron was the metal I was trying to get. I just put the... no, whatever. Oh. I'll take back the lumber, put in a single one of these, light the iron ore, and put in 2 blocks. Should be good. Over here. We'll just grab a stack of sticks, so you never know when you're going to need a stack of sticks. Deposit the hoe, so I don't think I'll need that past a certain point. And we're going to get started on getting organized. Pumpkins are growing. Oh, the seeds aren't dead. Oh, that's just wonderful. Let's make that bucket. Bucket. Make one of these while I'm thinking about it. Buckets of fun. Cuts down trees. Goes to the lavatory. And we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsor, Sugarcane, which is to say, quick AFK, BRB. And we're back. Thank you for watching the All Sugarcane Hour. Up next, wheat. Which, once again, somehow didn't die, so we're good. Nothing bad happened and everything's fine. Minecraft. Boink. Got it. Okay. Oh, I see the problem here. Okay, let's fix this real quick. Dump, 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 dump. And then we can dig one more square. Yeah, now it's even. Now it's even. Yay. Good feeling. Oops. Stop that. Pick up these lilacs. More like my lax. Just because they're mine. What's not to get about wheat mechanics? Okay. Hmm. I think it was like a soil was dry enough to become untilled because it was in direct sunlight and did not have plant in it, but it was wet enough because water within so many squares that things didn't die off on the fast track and they died off on the slow track. So now it's finally able to grow. And yeah, I don't know if trees affect that or shade affects that, but there you have it. It's my speculation based on nothing more than conjecture. Harvesting tree pieces. Greetings. Welcome to the stream. Person who bought me the microphone. Yeah, that's right. I see you. Way.
Should I continue talking in chat, or am I allowed to talk to you?
You can talk however you want to talk. I just don't know if you're getting picked up on the mic or not.
You don't see the mic meter moving?
Say something.
Something.
It moves a little bit.
Oh.
I just don't know how audible you are because, you know, settings. I fiddled with them for a good while. A little on the mic. You're a character, all right. Yes, I said I had a hot pocket. I also had something vaguely resembling a breakfast. I ate twice today, and now it's being recorded that I have eaten twice today.
I said now it's amazing.
It's amazing that I ate twice today. Clearly a support character. Just made sure I actually ate food today while streaming.
And also supported you by getting the mic.
All sorts of support.
Why am I red and chat? Can I change it?
I think it's your preference color that you have to set on the thing with the stuff. Like, somewhere in the settings. I don't remember where. Okay, so let's see, what do I want to do next? I have been mindlessly harvesting trees. I have plenty of lumber. I might cut down a few more just to burn up the rest of this axe. And I think I'm going to harvest this top bit of sand because this could look better. Doesn't look much better, but it's a thing. Changes were made. Fix it later. Out of shovel. I still really miss that mod that you just chop one block of the tree with an axe and then the whole tree goes poof. Super convenient. Axes burned out a lot faster, but you know. So I found this free game on Steam today, and I haven't tried out yet, but it looks kind of interesting. It looks like a third-person puzzle platformer type thing, and it looks like you're a witch, like a very stereotypical looking kind of tween witch type thing. Right? It's free to play though. It's installed now. I have it. I just haven't tried it out yet. Like, it had kind of a mixed review status on Steam because some people were like, it doesn't really tell you where to go and stuff. And I'm like, it's a puzzle game. Like, you gotta be like, keep the mystery alive, man. It's a puzzle game. Okay. Okay. Organization and how do I want to do this?
What'd you kill?
Nothing yet.
Wait.
Hmm.
You tagged this Backseat Gaming Allowed. I thought you were saying I was Backseat Gaming.
No, I was not implying you were backseat gaming. I had it tagged like that before you got here. It means that if people have an opinion on how I should do things, please offer the opinion. I will probably listen if it's something that makes sense. I will probably not listen if it's something silly.
Did you know there's an aggressive sock in your viewers?
An aggressive sock?
Yeah.
Huh.
I was curious, so I looked at the people watching.
Welcome, aggressive sock.
They might have been here a while.
Welcome regardless. I had not seen them in chat.
I'm Snoopy. And also figuring out what the app does.
Welcome and salutations. My cat also says hello. The dog too, in a slightly different way. Mostly by chasing the cat.
Ooh, it's a mountain.
Not a mountain. Those are icebergs.
Oh,
That's all ice.
well, fine.
Yep. Oh, I didn't evenly space these. That's going to be frustrating. Oh well, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. We'll just fix it in a minute.
Fix it in post?
In a few minutes. Not post, I'm gonna fix it like in real time, but just not right now. Now I'll fix it. Why do I still have all this lumber?
That would.
I do indeed. Well, some of that didn't happen the way I wanted it to. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. And get ourselves a snack. Wait, I literally just fixed this and I immediately started screwing it up again.
Are you trying to have a little too?
Yes. Do it for the aesthetic. Some people did it all for the nookie.
You can take that cookie and stick it in your
Yeah. Fred Durst. If ever there was a name that evoked such white boy mediocrity, it would be Fred Durst. No shade on Fred Durst. Very successful. He wrote a lot of good songs, did a lot of stuff, and nobody remembers the name of anyone else in Limp Bizkit other than maybe Fred Durst. So, you know, credit where credit is due. That being said, his name is Fred. His last name is Durst.
Didn't he make a song about, or maybe it was Eminem that made a song about blah 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 blah, you covered my band up?
Something like that.
This is not the way I would have done sugar cane when it bothers me.
Why does it bother you? What's wrong with my sugar cane?
Because it's not how I would have done it. There's nothing wrong with it, but it still bothers me.
You don't do rows?
I do it differently. Like, I don't like having it, like, right on the ocean. Like I fill the trenches. The flowing water thing makes sense, but I don't like having it super frozen.
I really like how it looks from like over here though. You have like the little like Nile looking thing going on, you know, along the banks. It's appealing. I mean, feel free to disagree about its appealingness.
I do. I just said.
I find it charming.
What's that left thing on the menu now?
What left thing?
You open your screen.
It's the...
Open your menu. All that on the left. That. I realize I'm delayed from what you're actually doing.
It's okay, this boat's about to crash. Hello, police.
Police?
No, Danny.
Police.
Yes. Don't remember how to get out of a boat. Not that button. Oh, there we go. Figured it out. Hello, Mr. Bear. Would you like some sugar cane? Maybe an apple? Bears are omnivores. Yes, I'm gonna feed the bear a torch. That's how bears work. You know, I thought icebergs were supposed to be bigger under the water. Oh. Feck. Clearly the best way of doing this. I'm going to drown, stuck under the ice. This is not very nice. Okay. Gonna punch some fish. Just like a bear would.
Try holding down the click.
No, holding it down is actually worse. You have to wait for the little sortie bar to fill up again to maximize your punches. Continues to punch in the vague direction of fish.
It looks cool, but at the same time terrifying. I don't like it. Can't you just build a fishing pole like a normal person?
No, I don't have string. I think I'm going to have to go build a sword and sword fight the fish. Hey, look at all these polies. Polar bears. Fling, 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 jump across the ice. Oop. Oh, that's fine. That's how I'll know where the dock is.
Can you build an actual dock?
You can build some wood into the water, yes. Like a dock is a majorly advanced piece of technology, it's just wood.
Has their boat technology advanced at all, or does it still just...
Well, as you can see, it hasn't exploded and it's still there, so I'd say it's pretty advanced now. Compared to where it was at one point. Boats come in different colors based on the kind of wood you use, too. No, that's dumb. There you go. Stupid pumpkins.
Why something?
They're not growing fast enough.
You're not going fast enough.
Ah, yes, my charcoal. Oh, wait.
Do you not remember how to build a sword?
I'm not trying to build a sword, I was building ladders. Yes, I can build a sword, but I've given up on the fish goal for right now. That's a back burner task. Oh, no. I'm just making an easier way in and out of the mine I have apparently decided to commit to. This side. That used to work. Oh well. Hmm. Satisfaction.
You should build a elevator.
It's so much work.
You just put a bucket of water at the bottom.
So much work.
Speaking of so much work.
What? I'm mining.
Oh, weird.
It's Minecraft.
You mean you don't just dig a 2 square tall hole in the ground?
What, you mean like a this? Are you talking about like doing like a this?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I like to do things that are vaguely aesthetically appealing and much less likely to result in my demise constantly as I yeet myself into the hole.
You say as you dig upward.
Nothing wrong with digging upward. There are drips when you got lava or water above you.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
There's signaling to indicate when digging up is and is not safe. Most of the time, the answer is in fact not safe. But you know. You can tell. Both sand and gravel do it too.
Drip?
No, they leave dust.
No.
Lava drips, water drips. Things that fall. Yeah.
multiplayer cross platform?
I don't think so.
Boo. We need another computer.
Maybe between like Xbox and Switch or Xbox and PC or whatever, but like, yeah. I don't think you can do cross-platform stuff.
Where's my last W2?
Mm. Nether biomes do sound cool. That is a new feature. I am in 1.15 right now, so yeah. Next update. Yeah, this is my other mining thing. Steps down and then this huge chasm. I mined all this out today.
See, this is normal.
Finding a cave.
No, the way you dug down there. I forgot that crouch was a thing, and I was very, very scared.
What? Just, you know, run up to the just wee.
The very, very edge.
Having fun. It's a good button. Nice solid button. I've gotten so used to pushing that button, you have no idea. All of my projects require the use of that button.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Every single one, because every project's a huge building and every project's a thing I fall off of. Speaking of huge project, how and what do I want to do? Snowcap Mountain over there, so we could...
It's an iceberg.
I'll build me a log cabin. No, I was pointing in this direction. Things that you can barely see. So like right over there-ish and there-ish, it becomes a tundra taiga biome, and there are snow-capped mountains. These are icebergs. There's no swamps nearby.
No, I want to build.
Yes, I know, but I'm just saying there are no swamps nearby, so...
You need one.
Apparently. No swamp.
Make cookies.
Why should I make cookies?
Because you have so much sugar cane.
It's not what sugar cane's for.
Sugar?
No. Wrong. This is for make books and maps
Tasty books.
and paper. You cannot eat them.
You can if you try it.
The game does not allow you to eat them.
Cakes.
Are a thing, yes. So are cookies. But they are not books. Books are books.
Face.
Apparently my face is also a book. Is it a good book?
No.
Oh, now you've made me sad. Now we're both in the wrong.
Clearly the hunger is making me fat.
We should eat food. Un momento.
Another pumpkin?
What about another pumpkin?
I just saw it pop up on screen.
Oh, sweet. Another pumpkin. What pumpkin?
What pumpkin?
What pumpkin?
It's called another thing.
Well, I believe with this hour and 44-minute stream under belt, we're going to take another quick break so I can ensure that my wife eats another meal today and that I have the third of my squared meals. So with that, TTFN and ta-ta for now.